Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to the 400 Mini Show, an exploration of the built-in games on the 400 Mini retro gaming console and onwards into the broader Atari 8-bit library. Today's game is Alycat, a 1983 release from Synapse Software developed by Bill Williams. Although arguably better known as an early IBM PC booter game these days, Alycat is one of numerous titles from the era that actually originated on Atari 8-bit. The PC and PC Junior versions came a year later. Alycat began life as a single-screen prototype by John Harris. In the original version of the game, only the exterior alley scene was used, and the objective was simply to reach the top of the screen. Harris was unhappy with how the project was progressing, so he handed it over to Williams, who expanded on the concept considerably. The game was well received on release for its original concept, varied gameplay, and excellent presentation. Modern commentators draw particular attention to the game's use of sound, with many assuming that Alycat was an early example of digitized samples. In fact, Williams was just the master of the Atari's POKEY sound chip. He wrote a column called Atari Sounds in Softline magazine between July 1982 and December 1983, in which he included example basic and assembly language programs demonstrating how to produce a variety of effects using the sound chip, beginning with the simple production of various tones and gradually moving on to more advanced techniques. Williams had a difficult life. Born with cystic fibrosis in 1960, his doctors didn't think he'd reach the age of 13, and he was subject to a variety of invasive tests and treatments as they both tried to keep him alive and better understand his illness. As the only one of three siblings who had survived, Bill seemingly presented an intriguing mystery to medical professionals. Against all odds, Bill did in fact survive into his teens. He didn't pass away until 1998 at the age of 38, and he found a way to express his frustration at his condition and the world in general through music. He bought a synthesizer kit that included a 6502 processor and quickly discovered what he described as a weird affinity for assembly language that told the chip what to do. Keen to encourage his son in what he perceived as a more productive direction than performing punk rock in dive bars, Bill's father, an engineer with General Motors, bought him an Atari 800, suggesting that he use his knowledge of assembly language to produce software tools that might be useful in the company's factories. Bill didn't get far with that project, but instead found himself working on a game. He described the process of working on his first project, Salmon Run, as his destiny. The project immediately stood out, even in those relatively early days of computing, as highly original. Bill described himself as the computer equivalent of an art folk singer who couldn't write a pop hit if his life depended on it. Bill submitted Salmon Run to the Atari Program Exchange, which was a division of Atari set up to publish user-submitted projects. The project was accepted and became one of APX's most popular titles. It was Salmon Run's highly effective use of sound that attracted the attention of Softline magazine and resulted in Bill's column, and it was also that which brought Synapse Software knocking, which resulted in two more great Atari games, Necromancer, which we've previously seen on the Atari A to Z series, and Alycat, which we're going to take a look at today. So, let's go play Alycat. Okay, welcome back to the 400 Mini, where today we're taking a look at Alycat, which is a game that is very good. I used to sort of like this game back in the day, but there was also an element that used to terrify me as a kid, which we'll talk about when it shows up. But yeah, let's play it. So, Alycat by Bill Williams. Okay, so from this title screen here, we can select between several different difficulty levels: Kitten, House Cat, Tomcat, or Alycat. We will start at Kitten because it's difficult. So we'll start at the easiest. And your job in Alycat is to get into the various windows of the house and achieve something. So in the case of this one, we have to catch all the mice who are infesting this block of cheese. And you do that by grabbing onto the holes. Then you get a bonus points depending on how quickly you accomplish the task. And then you must go after your lady love. I think Felicia her name is, or something like that. But in order to get to Felicia, you have to get past her 6 brothers. Oh, whoops. Pressed one of the buttons on the 400 Mini joystick. And let's do that again. That sent us back to the title screen. That was, I accidentally pressed start, basically. Just position my thumb so I won't do that accidentally. So in this minigame, you have to eat all the fish in the fish bowl. Without being electrocuted by the electric eels or without drowning. You see the cat changes colour the longer he's underwater to indicate his air level. And so you have to go back up to the top to surface again. Oh no! Ouch! So if that happens, you lose a life. Which is indicated the graffiti on the fence. We're over on the right where it says one cat now. So you'll lose a life for... under certain circumstances. Just falling down the back of the fence doesn't necessarily cause you to lose a life. If you're caught by a dog who shows up quite frequently, that will cause you to lose a life. Failing one of these mini-games causes you to lose a life. Getting hit by something that's been thrown out the windows makes you lose a life as well, I think. But yeah, this is such a great game, just so packed with personality. Like, look at the sprite of the cat. He's so well animated. No, done it again. Alas. Right, let's do a little bit better this time. I was doing so well on that first attempt as well. So yeah, hopefully you can hear the sound effects well enough. Things like the clattering of the bin lids when you land on them and the meowing sound when you catch a mouse. These sound effects have had some people convinced for years that Bill Williams was doing sampled digitized sound on the Atari 8-bit long before it became a particularly widespread thing that people could do. But no, they're not sampled. These are all synthesized sounds using the POKEY sound chip. Bill Williams was just so good at taking advantage of that sound chip that he could produce some truly excellent noises with it. Alright, come on, Felicia. Or whatever your name is. Right, let's see if we can pull this off this time. You may notice that I said there are 6 brothers. Oh no! No! Quite, my feelings are gully. You don't actually use a life for that, but you do have to do the level again. Oh, we're just getting this one, aren't we? Oh no! I'm rubbish at this game. I've always been rubbish at this game. It is quite hard, to be fair. Right, cheese time again. I've done it again. Yeah, this is the one trouble with this controller. The ring around the outside of the controller. In fact, what I can do, I can unassign that, can't I? So I'm going to go and do that. Just so I don't accidentally do that again. So it's map controls. Edit. Skip. Let's clear that. Clear that. Clear that. Clear that. And that should do it. Yes. So if you do run into this issue when you're playing with the 400 Minis controller, just unmap those controls, so you don't accidentally trigger things. There we are. That's what happens if you get hit by something that's been thrown out the window. Cheese again. We might get to see one of the other mini games at some point. You never know. The broom, you'll notice, is trying to sweep you out the window. I don't think you lose a life if it sweeps you out the window, but it does then mean you have to go and... It does then mean you have to go and do another mini game. Oh, there's the dog. Alright, come on, Felicia. I got you this time. So the cupids at the top, you'll notice that their arrows are creating and destroying platforms. And there's the sixth brother. He appears on the bottom rung if you take too long. Cheese again! Always with the cheese. There's the last one. There you are. Come here. Gotcha! Alright, let's get it right this time, shall we? Right, the gifts, you get bonus points if you can take them all the way to the top. To your lady love. But you can also drop them to distract the brothers. Supposedly, anyway. No, that one doesn't seem to be going for it. Oh, there we are. He's taken that one, so he's run off for a bit. So if I can get up onto that platform there, I'm sort of... There we go. Done it. And then you do it all again, but harder. Whoops. Oh no! So the second stage, you've got a different layout of bins at the bottom that makes it a little bit trickier to get up onto the clotheslines at the top. Aha, a different minigame at last. This one you've got to knock the bird cage off the table and then catch the bird. Without getting caught by the dog. Which I'm sure you can appreciate is not easy. Oh, I got it. I thought I got knocked out of the window then, but no, I actually achieved it that time. Oh no! Oh, it's all over. This game is intense. Surprisingly intense. Right, let's have another go. Let's see if... some of those other mini-games actually want to show their faces. The little thing popping out the bin, by the way, is another cat. Who has a gentleman's agreement with the dog. Who, if he knocks you off one of the bins, he will call the dog. So he appears just completely by chance. So you just gotta deal with it if that happens. But yeah, if you get knocked off, the dog is going to follow. The dog is called Bowser, by the way. No relation to certain famous Nintendo villains. But yeah, he's called Bowser. Right, come on, my lady love. Oh no! Oh, come on, let me up, let me up, please let me up. Gosh darn it. Oh! Knocks all the way down to the bottom again. There we go. So you don't actually have to land on the platform to get your kiss from Felicia at the top. I'm sure I know it's Felicia. It's something like that. I'm going to keep calling her Felicia. Just because that seems like a good name for a posh snooty cat. You may also notice I got a bonus life as well. So if you actually complete a level in this, you get an extra life. The concept behind the cat having 3 lives instead of 9 lives to begin with is that he's such a rascal. He's such a rascal that he's already 6 lives deep in the hole by the time we join him. Come here, you bird. Oh no! Ouch! So this is the one we're getting all the time now, is it? Okay. I love the music in this. Just the way it responds to what you're doing on screen. It was something that hadn't really been seen done in this way before at the time. It's just an early example of sort of intelligent, responsive music. Right, this one is the one that used to scare me as a kid, because I hated spiders. Well, I don't like spiders now, but I really hated spiders when I was a kid. And the fact that there were 2 horrible spiders who would come down and get you in this level used to scare the crap out of me. Now, canonically, this level belongs to the Necromancer from Necromancer. And the spiders are the spiders that appear in Necromancer. Oops! There you go. Alycat officially unfolds in the same world, the same narrative universe as Necromancer. I'm having trouble now. I think there's still a couple of games we haven't seen yet. Missed. This one again. Alright, let's try and bait the spiders over here. Ah! It was that noise I hated as a kid. It used to scare the crap out of me for some reason, that noise. Because I imagined a spider coming down from the ceiling in my bedroom and doing that to me. Right. Let's go again. Alright, this one again. Yeah, you may notice you're leaving muddy paw prints on the floor of the room as well. And the broom can't resist sweeping those up. So if the broom is being a pain... So if the broom is being a bit of a pain, you want... There we go. You want to try and bait it using your muddy paw prints. I think the important thing with this is just not to try too hard, because it's easy to get into to try and feel like you should always be jumping everywhere or whatever. Oh no! Fell off just as it put the platform back. I agree. I agree. I love that sound of him falling behind the fence. I just get this image of just him falling into like a big pile of garbage or something and just making a real mess. Leave me alone. And the last one. There we go. Alright, come on, Missy. That's it. You take your gift. Let me up! Oh, the whole level is falling to pieces. Damn it! Alright, come on, Alycat, you can do it. You can do this. No! Oh, this game is so hard. But I love the concept. I absolutely love the concept of this game. Just the idea that this apartment block is so full of weird and eccentric people who have giant box of cheese and pet spiders and oh no, that was going so well up until then, and then it was not. You can actually jump 2 levels if you're running, can't you? Yes, there we go. Whew. Right. Will I ever clear the second level? Outlook not so good. Get off. Oh. Why wouldn't you grab onto the thing? There we go. Right. We can do this one. We can do this one. You do that. Oops. My feelings are gutty. Yeah, there we go. So you don't lose a life if you fall out the window, but you do have to then go and do another mini game. No! Bloody dog. Right. Spiders. Spiders. Alas, indeed. Alas, indeed. Alright, let's have one more go. One more go. I do love how the scores are written as if it's someone graffitiing their phone number on the fence. There we go. Let's make a nice little mess for the broom to clear up. Keep it busy for a while. And spectacularly fails to take advantage of that. Good. Very good, Alycat. There's two. No! Out the window again. Missed. Right, come on. I can do this. Yeah, I find it a little bit sad that this game is better known in its CGA PC version. Because this Atari 8-bit version is just better in every single way. It's got better graphics, more colour, better sound. And it's the original version. There we go. Alright, come on, I got this time. Nope. Where's all the... the platform's gone. Rude is what that is. There we go. Come on. Come on, baby. Uh-oh. Come over here, please. There we go. It's all in the strategy. Right. Right, I can do this. I can do this. It's easy. So easy. Oh. That's clearly how you do that. You knock it off from above and just land on your prey. Stop prowling around in front of me. What have I ever done to you, huh? I'm just going to leave that. No, I'll take it with me. Yeah, using that 2-level jump when you're running is clearly a useful thing to figure out for that bonus stage. Alright, come on, spiders. You don't scare me much. Just childhood trauma. That's all you are. Oh! Bloody dog! It was the bloody dog. I've still got 3 lives somehow. How is that possible? Make that 2. No. Missed. Oh no. Oh, I'm having real trouble now. I'm having real trouble here. Damn. Oh, damn it. Too slow. And that's that. That's the end of Alycat. Oh, great game. What a wonderful, silly, chaotic game. Yeah, the perfect example of Bill Williams' creativity there. Just an absolutely crazy game that works. It's super difficult and it's quite frustrating at times, but it really works. It's a really playable game. And just a demonstration of his mastery of how the Atari 8-bit works. Its graphics, its sprites, its sound, its use of colour. It's just a wonderful game. Just a wonderful game. And yeah, one well worth playing. If you've only ever experienced the CGA PC version, I encourage you to give this version a go. Just because it's so much better. It's so much better. Anyway, we'll leave that there for today. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.